Rachel Lindsay's Bachelorette blog. Becca Kufrin needs to pump the brakes. Former Bachelorette star Rachel Lindsay will be blogging exclusively with Us Weekly each week about her opinion on Becca Kufrin's journey to find love on The Bachelorette. Check back every Tuesday for her recap. I'm baaaaccckkk, and this time I am not here to make friends. I am just here to write a recap. So let's get right into it, since it has been a while since you have heard from me and I've missed you. The Monday, June 18th, episode kicks off with a rose ceremony and the re-emergence of David. I wasn't sure if David's, aka Humpty Dumpty, journey ended last episode, but it appears they were able to put him back together again, much to the disappointment of Jordan. David gets a rose prior to the ceremony and Becca commends his upbeat spirit and determination for coming that night. By the look on his face, the quickness of his return and the hospital band, I think it's safe to say there was a little more than happiness flowing through his veins. Allow me to break down the other men featured this week. Jordan goes as far to say that because he prays every day and talks to God, that people that cross him just get hurt sometimes. What kind of prayers are coming out of Jordan's mouth, and what kind of God is he praying to? When it comes to Jordan praying, let's just thank God for the unanswered prayers. I will admit though, I look forward to his comic relief on the show. Everyone else just seems so serious. Garrett. I don't have much to say about the one-on-one with Garrett and Becca. It's not because I don't have any opinions, it is because Becca said it all in her interviews about Garrett. At this point, I am comparing every day to Garrett's. He set the standard of what Becca likes. Becca left nothing to the imagination. She put it all out there with Garrett. Sis, I do hope you slow down just a bit. I am nervous that Becca is already so blindly captivated by Garrett that she won't be able to see the essence of the other men, like Blake. He is my favorite. Jean Blanc. Oh, Jean Blanc, it was all good just a group date ago. Jean Blanc started to unravel at the beginning of this episode when he was the last one to receive a rose in the rose ceremony. Here is a little insight. There is this false sense of hope coupled with this newfound pride that develops when a suitor gets a rose on a date. I saw it happen to Josiah during my season, and now it is happening to Jean Blanc. He went from an extreme high when he got the group date rose to an extreme low when he was called last in the rose ceremony. And that, ladies and gentlemen, created the perfect storm that blew into Park City, Utah. Hurricane Blanc. Blanc blew in with a vengeance, stirring up things along the way and spewing them out like the words, "I am falling in love with you." Becca was not reciprocating that love and sought protection from Hurricane Blanc by immediately sending him home. I think it was obvious Jean Blanc meant what he said to Becca, but he was embarrassed at her response. That's clear. Sure, he was a bit of a dirty dog for what he did, but the man was ashamed. He left walking away with his tail between his legs. I'm pretty sure I heard a bark as that car door closed behind him. I don't know who had the colder reaction that night, the Park City, Utah weather, Becca's immediate elimination of Jean or Jean Blanc when he realized he wasn't getting his perfume back. Jean Blanc's journey ended with a bit of stench, and I am unsure if that is from the manner in which he left or the lingering scent of Becca. Wills gets the next one-on-one, and I feel bad for him because it was evident that Becca was distracted during their date. You could tell he was affected by her behavior because he didn't wear his go-to Wills shirt. Becca and Wills have a pleasant date, but there was not a lot of romance. Remember, I am comparing every date to Garrett's from here on out. Their date was sweet, and Wills was the perfect gentleman. It was what Becca needed. She appreciated it. I appreciated it. And it is safe to say Bachelor Nation appreciated it as well. Wills is not a hero that wears a cape. He is the type of hero that wears an embroidered Wills hoodie. Remember, I'm not here to make friends. I am here to give a recap.